In the economic crisis the United States is facing today, many companies have gone or are going out of business. However, there are organizations, both profit and non-profit, that are growing, even in the midst of these difficult times. Organizations like Walmart, Apple, Salvation Army, and Habitat for Humanity, though affected in some way by the country's financial problems, are still thriving. But why do they thrive? What helps determine whether they are successful or not? To answer these questions, I went to local Christian psychology centers to see psychologist Dr. Brad Haynes for an interview as to what makes an organization healthy. Hello, Saints. How are you? So, what do you think makes organizations healthier?
Generally, what I think makes organizations healthy is based on a book written by Pat Lencioni called The 5 Dysfunctions of the Team, and he basically suggests that foundationally that there needs to be trust within an organization, and when folks are able to trust one another, they can engage in healthy conflict, and as they engage in healthy conflict and get all of their issues out on the table, then they're able to commit to whatever it is that they need to commit to. And once that's been established, then they're able to hold one another accountable for what they've committed to. And only then can they achieve whatever results that particular organization is looking for. That's what I would say helps keep an organization healthy.
So what are some of the characteristics that shows that a company is actually growing and thriving?
Generally, what helps an organization to thrive is its ability to live up to its mission statement. And so for-profit companies, that's often going to be driven by numbers, by profit, by return on equity, by benefit to the shareholders. But for nonprofits, it's going to be more of the ability to accomplish whatever they set out to accomplish, and it's going to be measured more in accomplishing objectives rather than necessarily financial metrics. So that's generally what helps organizations to thrive, is their ability to set clear, measurable goals and then attain them.
And also, what kind of companies have sought your help, and how did they improve once they worked with you?
I'm thinking of one company in particular. It was a smaller for-profit corporation with about 35 employees, and they were not even having regular weekly meetings at the time. And so for them, they had very little clarity. They had very little trust within the organization. There were silos were being set up between the different organizations, the different departments within the organization. And so the ability to come in and to teach them how to run a weekly meeting that helps them to make decisions, to learn how to trust one another more and work together more, not only made them enjoy the work more, but it helped them clarify what they were trying to accomplish, and to be able to do that in a measurable way that helped them save money over time.
What would you suggest to people working in an organization in order to thrive within that organization?
Well, organizations are made up of people, and in order for the organization to thrive, the people need to thrive. And one of the characteristics that managers are going to have is they're going to have to know their employees. They're going to have to know what their interests are, what their likes are, what they're gifted at, anything that lets the employee be known and appreciated by the manager. Also, they're going to need to be relevant. The employees are going to need to know that the work they do day in and day out makes the organization profitable if it's a for-profit, or beneficial to others if it's a not-for-profit. They need to know that they are relevant in the marketplace. And thirdly, they're going to be able to measure. Employees need to be able to measure what they do each day to know whether or not they're achieving what they are expected to achieve. So with those three things, managers can help employees to thrive better.